Are your cocktails usually boring? A sad cherry or a dry citrus peel, and that's it? Let's fix that. Today we're making a cocktail that looks fun and tastes even better. I'm calling it Il Tricolore Milk Punch. We'll make this in 3 parts: the milk punch base, the colorful and tasty garnish, then put it all together in the cocktail with some bubbles. Now make sure you're subscribed. And let's start. It's cocktail time.
It's cocktail time.
I created this cocktail as a part of my partnership with FIOL Prosecco, which has been ongoing for 3 years now. You've seen plenty of bubbly cocktails come from that, but I've also spoken around the world to bartenders about mastering bubbles and making Prosecco the center point of the cocktail. In today's cocktail, that would be FIOL Rosé, a refreshing and elegant expression of FIOL, with a Pinot Noir shining through. But let's start with the first part of the cocktail, a silky milk punch infused with floral, citrusy and spicy notes. The base I'll be using will be a citrusy forward gin, but you could even go with a DIY citron vodka we showed on the channel recently. You'll also need lemon juice, floral honey and rose water, plus pink peppercorns and coconut milk for the milk punch part. First I'll juice the lemons and turn my floral honey into a syrup. If you can get acacia honey, that's even better, due to acacia notes in FIOL, but floral honey works just fine too. This will be close to 3 to 2 honey syrup, but make sure you get the measurements right with the help of the syrups calculator on kevincos.com. I let my magnetic stirrer do the work for me, but I'll just help it along at the start. With that done, we can start by combining 6 ounces or 180 ml of our gin, 4 grams of rose water for those floral notes, combined with 2 ounces or 60 ml of the honey syrup we just made, and balance that with 2 ounces or 60 ml of fresh lemon juice. Now get the milk part ready. For this I'll need 4.8 grams of pink peppercorns and 3 ounces or 90 ml of coconut milk. I'll first crush the peppercorns lightly with a mortar and a pestle to make the infusion of flavors more efficient. Heating it all up will help as well, so let's put both of these into a small pot over a medium-high heat and bring it up to a light simmer. Once the milk is hot and aromatic, pour in your floral gin lemon honey mixture and let it stand for 10 minutes. This process curdles the milk because of the acidity of the cocktail, which is key for clarification. After that, strain it all through a muslin cloth or coffee filter. Expect the first part to be cloudy. Once the curds create an additional filter, you'll see the liquid running clear. Move the filter and refilter the first part. Try to make less of a mess than I did. Then give it time for everything to filter through. And that's your milk punch base. Now for the fun part, the garnish. This is where we turn a floral cocktail into an Italian flag, but that wasn't my main concern when creating this garnish. As mentioned in my ebook on garnishes, available on our Patreon page under the shop tab, the garnish isn't just for looks, but to elevate the cocktail and enhance the whole drinking experience. So I studied the flavor profiles of both FIOL Rosé and the classic FIOL and then paired the garnish with that. Our garnishes will elevate the herbal and berry notes of Prosecco before letting the floral notes take over. I'll be using Ultratex for both of these, a quick, efficient and super simple ingredient to work with for making gels. For the green gel, you'll also need mint tea, sugar, salt and some green coloring. You're basically making sweet gelled mint tea, so start by steeping 2 grams of peppermint in 120 grams of hot water for 5 minutes. Then strain it and you'll end up with around 100 ml of the tea. Add in 50 grams of sugar and 1 gram of salt. Then blend this slightly and add 10 grams of Ultratex and green food coloring. A little bit goes a long way. A few more moments of blending and we have a slimy green gel that would be fit for a Halloween cocktail as well. You can now transfer this to a piping bag and let it cool. You can close this with a pack, or if you want to go that extra mile, a vacuum sealer. In the meantime, we need to make the red gel. Along with Ultratex, you need fresh strawberries, water and citric acid, from sweet mint to sour strawberry. Wash the strawberries and cut away the green part. We'll need 100 grams of fresh strawberries, add 20 grams of water and 1.5 grams of citric acid. Then blend until you get strawberry puree. Instead of citric acid, you could use lemon juice as well, if you want the gel to be clear, like we'll have with mint. You could clarify this with Pectinex, but I don't mind it being a bit thicker. Now I'm going in with 6 grams of Ultratex and blending again until thick and smooth. As you can see, you can use Ultratex with hot or cold liquids, so it's really easy to work with. Instead of the piping bag, I'll put this one into a squeezer bottle, so we can show both piping techniques. With our base clarified, gel set, and our Prosecco chilled, it's time to build Il Tricolore. Start with a chilled rocks glass with a tempered clear ice block. First, I'm adding 1.5 ounce or 45 ml of the milk punch base. Then add 2 drops of 20% saline solution to boost all of the flavors, just like salt does in cooking. And to give it the Italian crown, top it up with 60 grams of FIOL Rosé. The Prosecco adds bright, gentle bubbles, lifting a light, creamy foam to the top. Turn the cocktail gently with a bar spoon, and that's the white-ish part done. Now for the green and red. Place a dessert spoon on top of the glass and drop 2 drops on it, 1 red and 1 green, side by side. Italian in body and in color, Il Tricolore. For the full experience, I recommend consuming both of the gels first. That's fruity, fresh, sweet and slightly sour, and then sipping the cocktail. The creamy texture and floral citrus base will cleanse your palate and bring it all together. It's a moment. You only get that exact flavor once, but that's what makes it so special. I'm bringing cocktails like this to bars and events around the world, and my next stop is Madrid. You can stay up to date with my trips by following me on Instagram, including some vlogs from the recent trips I've been on. If you see a Mastering Bubbles workshop happening near you, come say hi and let's share a FIOL. And for all friends of cocktails here, cheers, and I see you next time.